We're here around the kitchen table thinking about Dad since it's Father's Day. And of course, we thought of Mark. Not only is he a farmer and a YouTuber, but he is Dad to my kiddos. And so we're gonna interview the kids and have them share some stories and wish Mark a very happy Father's Day. Our second oldest daughter, Elizabeth, or Lizard as I like to call her, lives in Indiana with her family. She has a little boy and a little girl, and she's doing the interview herself. So let's see what little Lizard has to say.
To make a video for my dad, they made this list of questions we were supposed to answer, and I deleted it. I forgot. I accidentally deleted it. So I don't have them, so I'm basically just going to be winging it. I really just want to say Happy Father's Day. He didn't have to be there for my sister and I, and he was, always has been, and always will be. He really has been like the picture perfect definition of loving unconditionally. I don't know that if I had to take care of myself as a toddler, I would have loved her unconditionally. I think before my parents even got married, I broke out the window in his room. Yeah, they had been dating for maybe a couple months, and I don't know what I did, but I went flying through the window, broke it. You know, he had fixed that. He only had one pair of glasses. I broke those. And then I proceeded to, shortly after they were married, I was mad at him, so I peed down the side of his truck. Yeah, I was not an easy child, and somehow he has loved me through it, and it's always been there.
Our oldest daughter, Caitlin, lives in Arizona with her family. She has two children, a little girl and a little boy. She's pregnant with twins and most recently went into labor early. So my sister, Angela, from Southern California, is visiting and taking care of Katie. She's gonna have the interview. Let's see what Caitlin has to say.
All right, so Caitlin, what is your dad's favorite food?
Anything my mom cooks.
And what's his favorite dessert?
It's probably the correct answer is banana pie, but I'm gonna say cherry pie because Dad always got cherry pie for desserts, and him and I were the only two that ate it, so I'm gonna say his favorite's cherry.
Nice. What do you think your dad's favorite game to play is?
Basketball.
And his favorite sport to watch?
Basketball.
What's
Oh wait, actually, you know what? I lied. Dad's favorite game to play is where's my iPad?
Oh. And what is your favorite memory with or of your dad?
I have a lot of memories. But I don't know, probably like the most recent one is like when I went into labor early here recently. I called Dad at like a ridiculous hour crying, and he didn't like yell at me or anything. Like, he just talked to me until I could get calmed down, and then he was able to get Mom on the phone to like get the medical information, but he was able to get me calmed down enough to I could have a conversation.
Nice. And how do you know that your dad loves you?
Because he will drop anything at like the drop of a hat and do what needs to be done for his kids. Like, there's no questions. He's just gonna do it.
That's awesome. All right. If your dad were to become famous, what will it be for?
His YouTube channel, which you should go check it out. Kannmacher Farm YouTube. Just do something like that.
What's something your dad is really good at?
He is really good at teaching. Like, he was a teacher for a lot of years. And I was his only child that had to take his class. And it was fun. Sometimes, you know, I was more of his child than a student in his class, but that's okay. Because that's Dad's best way of teaching me. Like, he knew how to get things across to me that he wouldn't have been able to get across to a different student because they wouldn't have been able to comprehend it that way. And he understood what ways students needed it. And then it's the same on the farm. Like, he understands what people need and how they need to be explained the situations or explain how to do something. So.
Excellent. And what do you and your dad like to do together?
We work really well together. Like, some people, like, they butt heads with their dads, but that's not us. Like, we can work on just about anything together. We're not going to butt heads. We're going to sit there and brainstorm together and figure out, like, different ways to do things or what's going to be the best way. Or if we do something wrong, we're like, okay, well, next time let's try this.
Nice. Excellent. And what would you like to say to your dad for the holiday?
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I'm sorry that we left you out of the group text, but I promise it was just for this and we weren't leaving you out to leave you out. Love you.
Hi, Malls. So I've got some questions for you. What's your favorite memory of your dad?
Probably riding the combine with him,
Mhm.
because I always gotta like hear stories and stuff about.
Like what kind of stories?
Probably about him like when he started like farming and stuff, and then what it's become now, and not to take granted of what we have here.
Excellent. All right. How does your dad show you that he loves you?
By like the little things he does, by like joking is one of his main like love language type of stuff.
You mean dad jokes?
Yeah, but that's probably one of his main ones.
All right. What is something that dad always says to you?
Gee, that was hard. I don't know actually. One that he always says. That I'm weird. He always tells me I'm weird.
What is your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Making jokes with him.
Can you tell us a joke that you guys have come up with?
Well, we came up a lot. Most of them is like I'll say something and then he'll make something up. So it's kind of like that.
And what would you like to tell your dad for Father's Day?
I hope you have a good Father's Day, and thanks for being my dad. Why is your face so dirty all the time? How's it look, Mom?
Looks good.
So,
We've got Dion here, and we're going to ask him some questions. Can you tell us a little bit about your dad?
When he was a kid, he liked playing up his new toys.
Mm-hmm. And you're looking up at his toys, aren't you?
Yeah,
All those tractors up there.
he liked his new combines.
Mm-hmm. Does he let you play with his toys?
Yeah, when he was this size.
Oh, okay. All
Then,
right.
so he can need the Wiggly tractor.
Mm-hmm.
Then all them.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me all them.
What a nice daddy you have. What makes dad happy?
He made me want his stuff.
Okay. What is your dad really good at?
Like monster trucks.
Is he good at monster trucks?
He's good at playing with monster trucks.
Good.
Well, can we do
Hey.
my monster trucks?
Yes, you got a new monster truck, don't you?
Ooh, yeah.
You like it, don't you?
So it's Hot Wheels monster trucks.
Okay.
So I'll tell you about all my new monster trucks I got.
Hold on, I have another question for you.
Which one?
If dad was a Bakugan, what would he be? Which one would he be?
Oh, I know. Sharktar.
Sharktar? Why?
Because he's the greatest monster truck dad.
All right. And what do you want to tell dad for Father's Day?
He likes monster trucks. He likes monster trucks.
Can you say I love you, Dad?
I love you, Dad.
Can you look at the camera and say I love you, Dad?
I love you, Dad.
We're sitting here with Lila, and we've got some questions for Miss Lila Jean. What's your favorite memory of your dad?
Just getting to work with my dad and all the time we got to spend together and talk while we worked cows or did stuff with the turkeys or anything like that.
All right. How does dad show you that he loves you?
I don't want to say, he provides for us, but he just does so much of the hard work. Like during the winter, he wakes up at like 2 or 4 and goes and puts firewood in the stove. And that shows me that he loves me because he's waking up in the middle of the night and in the freezing cold to go put wood in the stove. And he does all kinds of things. He makes all kinds of sacrifices for us by losing lots of sleep with the turkeys and losing sleep when he has to go plant and everything and harvest. So that's how it shows me he loves me.
What is something that Dad always says to you? Like a piece of advice or pep talk? Shortened and condensed version, please. He can get kind of windy sometimes.
He says the take 5, it'll only take a minute thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he always gives me advice about waitressing and how, you know, to better myself. Pretty much. Just how, oh, I got it. To always let God take, it's always in God's control. Like, you need to let go. God's in control.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
I'll do that one.
Go get ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
I like when we work cows and stuff together. I like when we brainstorm together about cows and stuff. I like going on long trips with him when we go to get parts and we talk then. That's good. That's fun.
Yeah, the big cord. The big cord here.
What do you want to say to Dad on Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day. You've kept me alive for 17 years.
Dad's favorite thing to eat?
Twinkies. Mashed potatoes.
There we go. Let's see. What's your dad's favorite dessert?
Oh. Okay. He's got like a bunch. He likes cobblers. He likes chocolate cake. He likes ice cream. He likes cookies. I had one in mind, but I can't remember what it was. He likes coffee cake. The coffee cake we made.
Mm-hmm. He likes coffee cake, you bet.
One.
What's his favorite sport?
Oh, basketball.
Who does he like to watch play basketball?
Oh, Larry Bird.
Or his daughters. Maybe his son, we don't know.
Okay, Mom. How does Dad show that he loves you?
I think it's all the little things that he does. He's a great encourager. He'll send text messages or leave little notes, and he also takes really good care of us, gets up and does all the hard work early in the morning and late at night and all those kind of things.
Okay. And what do you think is a memory of Dad doing something, like a parenting thing, that he didn't notice we noticed?
I think with your dad, when I look back at what you girls are able to do on the farm, Caitlin can drive just about any piece of equipment. She's also really good at backing people up to like a trailer or something like that. Liz is fearless. Lila takes care of all the cows and all that kind of stuff. And Miss Molly is the mechanic, and you have your dad's sense of humor. So I think those moments that he's worked with you guys on that to be able to give you those skills.
Okay. And what is Dad's greatest quality?
Your dad's greatest quality is that he will always get back up again and he will not give up.
What would you like to say to Dad on Father's Day?
Thank you for being the calm in our chaos, the steady in our hectic world, the strong arm that supports us and holds us together. Thank you for loving me, and thank you for loving our children. And I hope you have a great Father's Day, because we sure do love you.
Yeah, I don't know what else I'm trying to freaking say ever. So,
what is it?
He's peeing.
I thought it was a snake. He makes this look easy, but it's not.